Okay, Shabbat Shalom, everyone. We are going to go ahead and get started. Hope everybody has had a great week. We're going to begin by lighting the Shabbat candles. Do we have a volunteer who would like to light the candles this evening? Just be careful of the boxes that fall out. Yeah.
Well, I'm thinking it's not just read there. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat lehadlik ner lehadlik ner shel Shabbat, lehadlik ner, lehadlik ner shel Shabbat. Amen.
Okay, thank you so much, Amy. Yasher koach. And for those who may not be aware, the tune that Amy did was written by Diane Chodorow, correct? Yes. So very nice. I think we're going to hear that again in a couple of weeks, aren't we? Yeah, for Sisterhood Shabbat. All right, wonderful. We're going to continue now with Shalom Aleichem, bottom of page 5. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Elyon. Mi melech malachei hamalachim hakadosh baruch hu. Boachem leshalom malachei hashalom malachei elyon. Mi melech malachei hamalachim hakadosh baruch hu. Barchuni leshalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon. Mi melech malachei hamalachim, hakadosh baruch hu. Tzeitchem leshalom, malachei hashalom, malachei elyon. Mi melech hamalachim hakadosh baruch hu. We'll continue now with L'chun Ranana, top of page 11. L'chun Ranana, L'chun Ranana, L'chun Ranana, L'Adonai. L'chun Ranana, L'chun Ranana, L'chun Ranana, L'Adonai. Naria, Naria, L'tzuri Shenu, Nekadma Fanav Betoda. Naria, Naria, L'tzuri Shenu, Bizmirot Narialo, Lechun Ranena, Lechun Ranena, Lechun Ranena, Ladonai. Lechun Ranena, Lechun Ranena, Lechun Ranena, Ladonai. We'll turn to page 14 and continue in the middle of the page with Yismechu Hashamayim. Yismechu Hashamayim, Hashamayim, Yismechu Hashamayim, Hashamayim, Yismechu Hashamayim, V'tagel haaretz, ישמחו השמיים, השמיים, ישמחו השמיים, השמיים, ישמחו השמיים, ותגל הארץ. ירם הים, ירם הים, ירם הים ומלואו, ירם הים, ירם הים, ירם הים ומלואו, ישמחו השמיים, השמיים, ישמחו השמיים, השמיים, ישמחו השמיים, ותגל הארץ. We'll turn ahead to page 21 and we'll continue with Mizmor LeDavid, Psalm 29. Please rise, page 21. Mizmor LeDavid, Havul Adonai Bnei Elim, Havul Adonai Kavod Vaos, Havul Adonai Kevod Shemo, Ishtachavu Adonai Behadrat Kodesh. Kol Adonai al hamayim, el hakavod hirim, Adonai al mayim rabim. Kol Adonai ba'koach, Kol Adonai behadar, Kol Adonai shover arazim, vayeshaber Adonai et arzei halvanon, vayarkidem kemo egel levanon vesirion, kemo ven re'emim. Kol Adonai chotzef le'avotesh, Kol Adonai yachil midbar, yachil Adonai midbar kadesh. Kol Adonai yechol elayalot, vayechesof yeharot, uvehechalo kulo omer kavod. Adonai lamabul yashav, vayeshev Adonai melech leolam, Adonai os le'amo yitein, Adonai yivarech et amno b'shalom. You may be seated. We'll continue with Lachadodi, starting on page 23. We'll do the first two stanzas, then the middle stanza, 24, and the final stanza on 25. We'll all then rise and face the entrance at that time. Page 23, Lachadodi. Lechadodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lechadodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Shamor vezachor bedibor echad, hishmi anu el hamyuchad, Adonai echad ushemo echad, l'shem ultiferet ve'litchila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Likrat Shabbat lechu v'nelecha, ki hi mekor haberacha, merosh mikedem nesucha, sof ma'aseh b'machshava techila. Lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Hitoreri, kiva orech umiori, uri, shir daberi, kevod Adonai alayich nigla. Lecha dodi likrat kala, penei Shabbat nekabela. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. Please rise and face the entrance. Boi v'shalom ateret bala, gam besimcha uvetzola, toch emunei am segula, boi chala, boi chala. Lecha dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela, Lecha dodi likrat kala, Pnei Shabbat nekabela. You may be seated. We'll continue now with the end of Psalm 92, the Psalm for Shabbat, middle page 28. Tzadikat amar yithrach, Ke'erez balvanon iskeshetulim beveit Adonai bechatzrot Eloheinu yafrichu od yenuvun beseva. Deshenim vera'ananim iyu lehagid ki ashar Adonai tzuri tzuri velo avlatabo. And before we continue with Mariv, I'd like to invite everyone to turn to page 178. We'll continue with the prayer for the state of Israel, Avinu Shabashamayim, at the top of the page. Avinu, Avinu, Shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Avinu, Avinu, Shebashamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Barech, barech, et medinat Yisrael, Reshit smichat geulateinu, hagen aleha bevrat chastecha, ufros aleha sukat shalomecha. Avinu, Avinu, Sheba Shamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Avinu, Avinu, Sheba Shamayim, Tzur Yisrael v'goalo. Avinu Shabashamayim, stronghold and redeemer of the people Israel, bless the state of Israel that it may be the beginning of our redemption. Shield it with your love, spread over it the shelter of your peace. Guide its leaders and advisors with your light and your truth. Help them with your good counsel. Strengthen the hands of those who defend our holy land. Deliver them, crown their efforts with triumph. Bless the land with peace and its inhabitants with lasting joy. And let us say, Amen. And according to the news, Ron Gvili has still not yet been returned to his family, so we'll continue to say the prayer for him as well. May the Holy One who blessed our ancestors, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah, send complete return of the remaining hostage, Ron Gvili, who lost his life while being held in captivity since October 7th. Strengthen the spirit and resolve of his family, who is waiting patiently to intern him with dignity. May you guide the hand of our enemies to return him speedily and without incident. Grant strength and courage to all of those involved in ensuring his graceful return and the disarmament of our enemies. Grant strength of spirit to all our brothers and sisters, the people of Israel, to remain united and strong in the face of ongoing hatred and bigotry, while potential peace in the region and an end to the war is imminent. Bring him home now, and let us say, Amen. We'll now take a moment to pray for those who are in need of healing, whether physically, spiritually, emotionally. If there's anyone whose name you would like to say this evening, please go ahead and rise in your place. And after we read through the names on our list, we'll go around the room. You'll say the name out loud. And if there's anybody online, you can unmute at that time as well. We'll turn back to page 173 and continue in the top left-hand corner. Mi shebeirach avotenu mekor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Leah bat Sarah, Yaakov Achana bat Rivka Simcha, Shena Rezel bat Sima, Moshe Laila bat Yovel Sarah, Adam Chaim ben Sarah, Nisan ben Esther, Shoshana Lena bat Yochevet, Kira bat Ariel, Batka bat Chana, Judith Siegel, Yehudit bat Ruth, Ernest Edinger, Yisrael ben Ita, Don Satz, David ben Leah, Melissa Lawrence, Shamira Cherut bat Sarah, Marie Han, Mira Tzipora bat Sarah, Delma Edwards, Tama bat Golda, Jack Azuz, Yaakov ben Limid, Shirley Morrison, Sarah bat Gittel, Diane Chodorow, Rachel Langer, Jennifer Brown Lerner, Eva Curas, Ken Gasser, Harvey Kulchin, Jennifer Hayden, Julia Damaro, Elva Pineda, Judy Pitkovsky, Nancy Levick, Killian Parker, Tanya Bobrick, Marion Camerlingo, Terry Lukanik, Stephen Lukanik, Robert Lukanik, Patty Locks, Gary Guto, Kevin Robinson, Nancy Rummage, Lynn Sinowitz, Jennifer Rudin, Chessie Idenopoulos, Richard Brower, Francis Gilston, Doris Duhigg, Shelley Koffler, Amy Stone, June Shadman, Pam Daly, Dennis Milinazzo, Andrew Bustamante, and Ellen Satz.
My neighbor Dora.
Thank you.
Mira bat Yehudit, Sophia Rogers,
Ava Bennett, Shannon Davis.
Pam Daly.
And is there anyone online who would like to add a name?
Joshua Fine, Burton's ex.
Thank you. Anyone else? Mi shebeirach imotenu mekor habracha lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shelema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. May they all find the healing that they so need and so deserve. We'll continue now with the Mariv service. We'll turn back to page 39a. Please rise for the Baruch Hu at the top of the page 39a. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach.
Baruch Adonai HaMevorach leolam vaed. You may be seated. We'll continue middle of the page on the English side. Baruch atah Adonai, our God, sovereign of time and space, whose word brings the evening dusk, whose wisdom opens the gate of dawn, whose understanding changes the day's division, whose will sets the succession of seasons and arranges the stars in their places in the sky, who creates day and night, who rolls light before darkness and darkness from light, who makes day pass into night, who distinguishes day from night. Adonai Tzevaot is your name. Living and ever-present God, may your rule be with us forever and ever. Baruch atah Adonai, who brings each evening's dusk. Umavir yom umevi laila, umavdil ben yom uben laila. Adonai Tzevaot Shemo El Chai V'Kayam Tamidim Lo Chaleinu Leolam Vaed. Baruch atah Adonai Hamari Varavim. Page 40. We'll continue with Ahavat Olam. Ahavat Olam Beit Yisrael Amacha Ahavta. Torah u'mitzvot, chukim u'mishpatim, otanu limadeta. Al Kain Adonai Eloheinu, B'shofteinu uvekulmeinu, Nasiach bechukecha, V'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, Uv'mitzvotecha, Leolam va'ed, Ki heim chayenu ve'orech yameinu, ve'orech yameinu, Uvahem nege yomam v'layla, yomam v'layla. Ve'avatecha al tasir mimenu leolamim, Baruch atah Adonai, ohev amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, בשיננתם לבניך ודיברתם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. והיה אם שעות ששמעו את זה. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם, אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים, אני אדוני אלוהיכם. אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. Top of 43a. אמת ואמונה כל זאת וקיים עלינו, כי הוא אדוני אלוהינו ואין זולתו, ואנחנו ישראל עמו. We'll continue page 44 at the top of the page with Mi Chamocha. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar ba'kodesh, nora tehilot osef ele, malchutecha ra'u vanecha bokei hayam lifnei Moshe, zeli anu ve'ameru, Adonai imloch leolam va'ed, ונאמר כי פד אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל. We'll continue with Hashkivenu, page 45. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom leshalom, Hashkivenu V'ha'amidenu Malkeinu lechaim lechaim, Hashkivenu Ufros aleinu Sukkot Shelomecha, Sukkot Shelomecha, Hashkivenu, Adonai Eloheinu, Leshalom, Leshalom, Hashkivenu, Hashkivenu, Hashkivenu. Remove from us enemies, pestilence, sword, starvation, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings, for you, God, watch over and deliver us, and you, God, are sovereign, merciful, and compassionate. Ensure our going and coming for life and peace now and forever. May you spread over us your canopy of peace. Baruch atah Adonai, who spreads the canopy of peace over us, over all the people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Uferos aleinu sukat shalomecha baruch atah Adonai haporei sukat shalom aleinu velechol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim. We'll continue now with Vishamru and Chatzi Kaddish, page 46. Please rise. Vishameru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat. La'asot et ha-Shabbat לדורותם ברית העולם. אי ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם. כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ. וביום השביעי שבת וינפש. יתגדל ויתקדש שמי רבה. בעלמא דברך חירותי והמליך מלכותי בחיי כל וביומי חול ובחיי דכל בית ישראל. בעגלה ובזמן קריב ואמרו אמן. יהי שמי רבם מברך לעולם ולעלמי עלמיה. יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשה בריחו לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבעתה ונחמתה דאמירן בעלמא ואמרו amen. We'll continue now with the private silent Amidah that begins on page 47 and concludes on page 52. You are still reciting the Amidah. Please continue. We'll now turn to page 54 and we'll continue with the full Kaddish. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah. Be'alamadi v'ra kirutei v'amlik makutei b'chai echonu v'yamechonu v'chai d'chol beit Yisrael b'agalav izman karim ve'imeru. Amen. Yehi shemei Rabbah mevarach. Le'alam le'alam me'almaya yitbarach. Yitbarach v'ishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitale v'yitlal shemei d'kudish abrichu. Le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata damiran be'alama v'yimeru. Amen. Titkabal Salot Honovat on the Holy Israel Kodama von Vishmaya Veimeru. Amen. Yeheshlam Rabba Min Shemaya V'chaim Alim Velchol Yisrael Veimeru. Amen. Ose Shalom Imromav Huyase Shalom Alinu Velchol Yisrael Veimeru. Amen. We'll continue now with the Friday evening Kiddush, page 55. Please rise. Savrim Adonai v'Rabbanan v'Rabbotai, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu b'shabbat kodsho b'ahava uvratzonin chilanu zikaron lema'aseh v'reishit ki hu yom techila lemikra kodesh zecher litziat mitzrayim kivanu v'acharta Beotanu kidashta mikol ha'amim v'shabbat koshecha be'ahava uvratzon hinchal otanu baruch atah Adonai mekadesh ha'shabbat. L'chaim. We'll continue with Aleinu. Page 56. Aleinu Lifnei melech malachei halachim hakadosh baruch hu shehu notei shamayim ve'yoser haaretz u'moshav yikaro b'shamayim miba'al u'shechinatu zo begovhei meromim u'Eloheinu einod emet malkeinu efes ulaton kakatuv betorato ve'adata hayom ve'hashevota elevavecha ki Adonai hu ha'Elohim b'shamayim mima'al ve'al haaretz mitachat einod al kenikav l'cha Adonai Eloheinu. Kakatuv betoratecha Adonai imloch leolam va'ed v'ne'emar ve'haya Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz bayom ha'u yeh Adonai echad u'shemo We will now take a moment to remember those who are no longer with us. This Shabbat, we remember the yahrzeits of Alexander Avner, Bernard Lewis, Betty Stark, David Rosner, Edwin London, Gertrude Hilsenrath, Jack Pitkovsky, Jocelyn Schwartz, Laurie Kahn, and Avery Fredman. And if there's anyone else you are remembering, take a moment to remember them in your mind and in your heart. May their memory be for goodness and for a blessing. We also remember the two victims of the Palestinian terrorist attack that occurred in northern Israel earlier today. There were two victims, a young woman and an elderly man that were unfortunately murdered in their cars. earlier today that hit the news today, so we keep them in our memories as well. We'll continue with Mourner's Cottage, page 58. Yit gadal v'yit kadash shemei rabbah be'alma divara kirute ve'amlik malchute b'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei dechol beit Israel ba'agala uvizman kariv imru amen. Yehi shemei rabbah mevarach le'alam alamel maya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh V'yithadar v'yitalev v'yitalal shemei d'kulisha b'richu le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata tushvechata v'nechamata damiran be'alma v'imru amen. Yehi shalama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. You may be seated. In a few moments, we will conclude with Yigdal, but I believe we have some announcements.
Thank you, Rabbi, and Shabbat Shalom, everybody. Okay, Friday night, January 9th. That's in 2 weeks, right? Okay. Please join us for our annual Sisterhood Shabbat and dinner beginning at 6 p.m. And RSVP is requested. Give the office a call, or you can RSVP online. Now, Friday night, January 30th, we'll be having a special Shabbat Sparks Sephardic service and dinner in honor of Shabbat Shira. Our volunteer choir will be singing. The service will be accompanied by piano, guitar, violin, and percussion. And this will be a Sparks event, but it won't be the usual Sparks light bites. This will be a full dinner, and it's free, but please do RSVP. Give the office a call, or you can RSVP online for that as well. And dinner starts at 6 p.m. that night, January 30th. Synagogue office will be closing early this Wednesday, December 31st, and it'll be closed on Thursday, New Year's Day. And the office wishes everybody a Happy New Year. The big event is Sunday, February 22nd. The theme is Salsa Night. And for more information, see the shofar or contact the office or give Harvey and Chris Buckhalter a call. And of course, donations to support the event are very much appreciated. The program that was once Run for Their Lives is now meeting once a month on the last Sunday of the month at 12:30 p.m. at the JCC for a potluck lunch. The meeting place is outside to the right-hand side of the building and towards the back. And the next one will be this Sunday, a week from day after tomorrow, the 28th of December. And a couple of extra announcements here. Mahjong lessons, January 18th and 25th at 10 a.m. Is that a sisterhood event?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, sisterhood Mahjong lessons. Anybody to call? Just
I think there's an RSVP online.
something online? Okay, very good. So that is, if you want to learn Mahjong, very Jewish thing. That's January 18th and 25th. Shabbat Shalom.
Okay, wonderful. All right, we will conclude now with Yigdal on page 62, and then everyone's invited to our oneg in the lobby. Page 62. Yigdal Elohim chai ve'yishtabach nimtza ve'enet el metziuto echad ve'en yachid keyihudo ne'lam ve'gam min sof le'achduto ein lo demot haguf ve'eino guf lo na'aroch elav kedushato Kadmon lechol davar asher nivra rishon ve'en reshit lereshito hino adon olam v'chol notzar yoreh gedulato umalchuto shefa nevuato netano el anshe segulato v'tifarto לא קם בישראל כמו שעוד נביא ומביט את אמונתו. תורת אמת נתן לעמו על יד נביאו נאמן ביתו. לא יחליף האל ולא ימיר דתו, לעולמים לזולתו. צופה ויודע סתרנו, מביט לסוף דבר בקדמתו. גומר לאיש חסד כמפעלו, נותן לרשע רע כרשעתו. ישלח לקץ ימין משיחנו, לפדות מחכה קץ ישועתו. מתים יחייאל ברוב חסדו, ברוך עדי עד שם תהילתו. מתים יחייאל ברוב חסדו, ברוך עדי עד שם tehillatah. Shabbat shalom, everyone. Please join us in the lobby for the oneg. Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael Chai, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, 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 Am Yisrael Chai. Good Shabbos.